Kris Kringle did not become Santa Claus by accident. And the steps that he took in his transformation are very, very similar to the ones that entrepreneurs make to become authors with real authority.
Pour a cup of clarity, sip a spark of insight. Coffee with Karma, your morning feels just right.
Santa Claus is Coming to Town made one thing very clear. Meaningful growth comes from the choices you make in how you show up. A book channels that same kind of intentionality, giving your expertise form and direction and long-term momentum. In this episode of Coffee with Karma, I'm going to be sharing with you how 3 moments from the holiday special mirror the author's journey. Hi, my name is Carma Spence, and I help established business and leadership experts write, publish, and market client attracting books that elevate their authority and drive business growth. If you're watching this video on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, comment below, and share this video so that the YouTube algorithm understands that this video is useful to people like you who want to grow their business with books. Now let's get to the 3 moments from the Rankin-Bass holiday special, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, that mirror the author's journey and show how the decisions you make in how you show up help you become an author with authority. So Santa's transformation begins when he names his mission. Once Kris decides who he wants to be for and in the world, his actions begin to align. Writers experience this same shift. Naming the purpose of your book organizes every chapter that follows. Now, if you're struggling to remember that moment, part of it begins when he is in the town and he's talking to the little boys and girls, If you sit on my lap today, a kiss, a toy is the price you'll pay. Which sometimes sounds kind of creepy, but not the intention. But he really owns the transformation when Kris Kringle becomes an outlaw, and therefore he owns his original name, Claus, and becomes Santa Claus. What are you going to become? Name it. Put your pole in the sand. And by the way, this is extremely important in the world of AI. If you want AI to be recognizing you, then you need to be very, very clear what hole in the sand you've got. What do you want to be known for? And your book helps clarify that. It helps clarify that. When you work on a book, you become more clear about your message. It's amazing. It's quite the transformational process. I love it. That's why I do it a lot. Moment number 2. Kris Kringle's bag of toys mirrors your bag of ideas. It needs some sorting, okay? It needs some sorting. In the holiday special, he doesn't deliver toys randomly. There's a system. She gets this toy, he gets that toy, she gets this toy, he gets that toy. And if you're bad, you get a lump of coal. I hope none of you have ever gotten a lump of coal in your stocking. So your book does the same for your expertise. It turns scattered brilliance into something that people can rely on, including yourself. My goodness, having a book helps you do all sorts of things that helps you speak about your ideas more clearly. I mean, I'm working on 2 books. One is kind of taking a back burner, as I talked about in a blog post last week. Or was it this week? Recently. And One of them is about writer's block, and for this like 3, 4 years now, I've been talking about how there's these 6 root causes. Well, last night, I found a GPT that, like, actually looks into scholarly research, and I was talking to it about this, and it turns out that scientific research has been heading into the direction of my framework for the past 3 years. I was prescient. So I better get that book done. But the book that's coming before that is about using AI ethically as an author. And as I formulate, because like a lot of my ideas about the ethics of AI as an author are still kind of nebulous. And while but I can't be that way in my book. So working on my book is helping me get really crystal clear on what is my message? What do I stand for? What do I mean by ethical AI? So by the time I finish this book, I'll be able to just go bloop and say it with perfect clarity. And that's what can happen to you when you write a book, if you do it the right way. All right, moment number 3, putting one foot in front of the other is the author's real superpower. The holiday special's signature song. Well, Santa Claus is Coming to Town's probably the signature song, but the one that I remember the most is the one where the Winter Warlock melts his heart and puts one foot in the front of the other. This mirrors the writing process. Clarity is built step by step, not all at once. Baby steps. Put one foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking through the door. A book organizes you in the same way, which I was just talking about, right? I was just saying this. And it does it through steady, repeatable movement. A step forward, a step forward, a step forward. I've already dropped the first 3 diaries of my Road Trip to Authority diaries that show you the process of clarifying the idea, validating the idea, and beginning the outline. I've had to put that project on hold a little bit because I've been in the middle of migration chaos. I have like 3 big migrations all happening at the same time. But I finished one last night. Yay! One migration done. I'm in a good mood this morning. I think it's because I feel better than I felt like in 2 weeks. Anyway, I hope you found this video helpful. Next week, I'm going to be talking about productivity principles and Monday, Tuesday, depending on where you're seeing it, 5 productivity principles that make writing your book faster. I hope to see you then. Until then, this is Carma Spence saying ciao for now.
Bloopers!
Good morning, good morning. Gee, it's great to start your day with coffee. And I put my coffee in the wrong mug. Ah. If you're watching this video on YouTube, please like this video, share it, subscribe to my channel, and I don't know what else I was gonna say. Oh my god. Like, comment, ay, ay, ay. I'm gonna try this again. You know what? I just remember what I was gonna say. Goodness gracious. I'll try it one more time. There'll be some bloopers, I guess.